Jag heter Clara och jag är 23 år.
Hi, my name is Clara. I'm 23 years old and I study media and communication science.
The Gothenburg Region Association of Local Authorities has agreed to take on Clara as a trainee within the frame of practical courses for university students. Clara will work here for a total of 4 months.
Here at GR I do a lot of different things since the organisation is very broad and complex. Mainly I'm involved in 2 projects, the IT pilots and the IT lift. That in short is focusing on utilising young, unemployed people's technical and IT competence in the field of elderly care to improve the staff's qualifications.
Practical experience is quite important, and Clara knows why.
I applied for this practice course since I think it is a very good opportunity to get out on the labour market and to get experiences you don't get by studying theoretical courses at the university. I get my foot in somewhere and I also get a contact network I didn't have before.
Linda Anderson is Clara's supervisor at the Gothenburg Region Association of Local Authorities. For her, it is of great significance that work practice is offered to all student categories.
It is terrific. I studied a program myself and there was an element of practice included. But before that, I studied several single courses and I would very much have liked this opportunity. Otherwise, you have to find other ways to get in somewhere, and it is very difficult to enter the labour market without any kind of work-life experience. As far as I know, the practice is often a way in.
I believe that the workplace located practice will improve my chances to reach my future goals, to get a job I like. If it will not be at this workplace, I have nevertheless gained a new contact network and there are people I can use as references or who perhaps might give me a job in the future.
Nytt kontaktnät och ha personer som jag kan använda som referenser eller som kan kanske ge mig jobb i framtiden.
At the Faculty of Social Sciences at the University of Gothenburg, practical courses are accessible. Dean of the faculty is Helena Lindholm-Schultz.
Vi har vid fakulteten en praktikkurs som är på en termin.
At the faculty, we have a one-term practice course, which is directed to students studying one of our educations that may be educations that do not have a clear professional orientation, but where the students still will need and benefit from a clear labour market connection. That is why we have a practice course accessible for all our students at the faculty, but it is mainly directed to those who don't have any practice included within their ordinary education.
För alla studenter vid fakulteten i princip, men framförallt för de som inte har praktikplats inom ramen för sin ordinarie utbildning.
The Dean makes plain the reasons for establishing this course in the first place.
Sedan ett antal år tillbaka så...
Since a couple of years, there has been discussions on the need for, well, concepts like employability and that students need more connections to working life, more contacts with the labour market during their time of study.
Med arbetslivet under sin utbildning.
Gunilla Bergström is member of the Faculty of Social Sciences at the University of Gothenburg. She examines the labour market access of different groups of students.
But what I specifically want to highlight in my study is that people studying single courses, and maybe particularly within bildungsorientated subjects, for them, these resources might be especially important since they face more difficulties in entering the labour market, compared to the programme students, for instance, and those who study a more occupational-orientated education. And, paradoxically, these educational categories are running the greatest risk of missing out on these resources since the flow of information between the providers of education, the university, to the students, to this category of students is much more uncertain because they don't have any built-in long-term relation with a specific provider of education. They might change seat of learning, faculty, department and subject from term to term. That makes the flow of information much more uncertain. Therefore, I think that the universities need to pay attention to this transiency in their relation between the provider of education and these students in order to secure that they are allowed the same possibility to use these resources as the other educational categories.
Som de andra utbildningskategorierna.